See that one right there? Flying through, see him? See that one right there? If it get focused. Come on, camera. Get focused. See him? And then that other one just flew through her. That's about like it's about the eighth or ninth one that flew through here though. I just was like, man, I ain't even gonna record it, cause that's the same stuff, man. They just keep doing the same stuff, man. Same old, man. And they ain't never gonna change. They ain't never gonna change. And that's the thing. They ain't never gonna change. So, you know, they ain't never gonna change. So, as long as y'all following them, they ain't never gonna change, and neither are y'all. As long as y'all ain't changing, they not gonna change, bruh. So they don't care nothing about none of that. They don't care. They just gonna keep doing the same thing, and they just like, well, we got them, man. We got them. We got them. They on the rope. They on the fish's hook. The fishes of men got them. The fishes of men got them. You know, ain't nobody never even question that neither. These dudes just running around preaching this word and they fishing for men. They fishing for men. They ain't trying to reel in no females or nothing. They just fishing for men. You know, the preachers of the good gospel or the good word, they running around fishing for men. They ain't worried about fishing for no females or nothing. You know. Plus, I watched that little Jesus Christ movie a whole lot, bruh. A whole lot, bruh. And I never even understood that. I was like, you know, cause I was having a conversation with my grandmama one time. You know what I'm saying? And I was having this conversation, and at the time she was watching like it's Pope nigga. She was watching the Pope. You know what I'm saying? She was watching this Pope nigga on TV. Let me sit down. I ain't gonna keep doing this. I still got a little bit of time for the homie go past, for the big eternal energy spirit being go past. I got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna do this little conversation. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go back and film that, see what's going on. So yeah, Granny was having she was watching this Pope nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is when I was younger though. I was probably like maybe 16, something like that. And she was watching this Pope nigga. Whenever this little Pope dude died or whatever. So this Pope nigga had died and stuff, and she had said something to me about him being holy and all that old stuff. And I said, and I watched it for a little while and stuff, and she was like, oh, he's a godly man and stuff, and this and the other. You know, because we always in the Bible. You know, she always used to, you know, sing to me and read little verses to me and stuff. I love Granny. Love Granny. You know what I'm saying? Love all my people. But she was sitting up there talking about this Pope nigga. And they was showing him rolling him out and all this old stuff. And he had passed away and stuff. And they rolled him in there and all that old stuff. And I got to watching him, man. And I was like, they ready to set this dude up there. You know, I never liked it. You know what I'm saying? I never liked it anything that had anything to do with death, period. I just never did. You know what I'm saying? They embedded me into that when I was real young too, man. It took me to awake and stuff when I was younger. I didn't like it. I never liked it. So they rolled that Pope dude up into the church and stuff, and people was going up there, getting on their knees, praying. So this nigga's dead. You know, this nigga's dead. They rolling up. You know, people, they got millions of people out there. They all rolling into the church, and they getting on their knees and praying to this dude. He's dead. You know what I'm saying? But they, you know, got him in a glass case and all this sort of stuff. You know, and I didn't have no, you know, real thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? It just was strange and weird to me because I never liked it. You know what I'm saying? It was just strange and weird to me. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I was sitting up there and she was saying, she had said something about he's a holy man, he's godly, and this and the other and stuff. And in the conversation, she had said something about oh he was holy because he feared the God, he feared God, the Lord God, and all this. He feared him. It's in the other, right? So when she said that, I just immediately I said, I don't fear God. And she, it was like she had like a shameful look towards me for me saying that. And I was like, I didn't I wasn't getting it. It wasn't registering to me. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, you supposed to fear God. And this, that, and the other. And I was like, it just didn't at the time. This was when I really wasn't into no, you know what I'm saying? I was sober at the time and all that. And when she said that, I immediately said, I don't fear God. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. I don't fear God. You know what I'm saying? And she looked at me like with a disappointing look. And I was like, why? You know what I'm saying? But I know why though, because we had been preached that book like that, and to her, me saying that was like a sign of disrespect, to the ones that we had been trained up to pray to. But at the, I didn't mean it as no disrespect. I just saw it as the way, I was receiving, the information that she was giving to me. She never told me nothing about you need to or you have to fear God. I was just always taught, you know what I'm saying, the fear and all that old stuff about that didn't come till a little later on. Because, I couldn't read. So she was saying, that day she was saying, you supposed to fear him and all this, that, and the other. But when I was younger, I didn't hear none of that come from her. You know what I'm saying? It was, she just used to always be like, just, such and such love us, and he said in the third, and that's what has stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that, I just immediately was like, I don't fear God. You know what I'm saying? Didn't mean it no disrespectful way or nothing. I just was like, I don't fear God. And she gave me a look, and it kind of hurt my feelings though because, she looked at me like she was disappointed because I said that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is I wasn't saying it in no disrespectful way. It's just that the only thing that I had heard her saying to me, and the only thing that I used to hear her read to me was that, you know, such and such love us and so and so love us. I never heard her say, I never heard Granny say that you supposed to fear this person, these things that we was praying to. So when I was talking, when she was up there, she was watching that Pope dude, and she had said that, I immediately just was like, I don't fear God, you know, and it just threw me off a little bit. But I know why she looked at me with that look, as though I was being disrespectful and all that old stuff. And for some reason, maybe it was for me to be saying that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you have to fear someone that is supposed to be that has given you everything? They're supposed to be your protector and all of that stuff. Why would you fear that if that's the one that's taking care of you and giving you everything? See, I know that I don't have to fear the Creator. I know it. I know that. You know, but later on in life, it started going on, and it started coming to me to where they was preaching it to me, and it was like, well, you need to fear such and such and all this old stuff, and this is the beginning of knowledge and all this old stuff to fear him. And it just never really registered to the point to where that's the reason why I told you I was like I used to always have that little constant arguing and stuff going on in my mind because it's something that's trying to make me feel like I need to fear. But I was like, man, I'm not ready to, bow down in no fear when this is it's supposed to love me. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to love me, and that's it goes into the little family type tactic too, when like people would say they love you and stuff and all this sort of stuff, but then they all that, but I just never when I said I didn't fear him, it wasn't no sign of disrespect or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody telling you they love you. You growing up with this person, and they tell you they love you, but every time they get a chance, they stomp you in the ground when they don't get their way. You know what I'm saying? So I just never understood that if you love me, then why should I have to fear you? You know what I'm saying? Because you love me, so I shouldn't have to fear love. If you love me, I shouldn't have to fear it. So but now I know, because the Creator that gave me, restored my mind, I know now, you know what I'm saying? I know now, and I know why it was a constant arguing back and forth in my mind when I was younger too. So, I just was thinking about that stuff, you know, because another thing is when she was looking at it, and I asked her, I said, "Why are you looking at that?" And she was like, "Cause that's a holy man of God," and this that, and the third. And I had got like a little bit of that, memory of when I had went to that church the first time and stuff, because it was a Catholic church that I went to, and I remember that I never wanted to go back, but then it was said that, well, that was a different type of religion, you know what I'm saying? So being as that it wasn't supposed to be connected to the same thing, I started going to a different type of church. You know what I'm saying? I tried to anyway because I never could really sit in the churches anyway. But um, yeah, when she was looking at it, it brought back that little memory, and I think that's why I just popped off and was like, I don't fear God, but I know that was coming from the Creator because the Creator had put that in me. Like, man, you don't have to fear them. They are nobody. They are nobody. You don't supposed to fear them. You don't. When he had to fear me, but at the time I didn't know where this type of energy was coming from. But that's where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like at one point in time in my life, I had after being, you know, handled the way I was being handled by those that was older than me. You know what I'm saying? It came to a point to where I had ran the streets a little bit so much that once I got out there and started, it wasn't the fact that I was getting a little money and all that old stuff. It's just that I ran into a couple of little incidents where people was, a couple people that was out there in the areas that I was in was on some like bully, truck you, talk down to you type of stuff. And I just wasn't for all that. I was like, man, it ain't none of that. I just came from somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? I left my crib, left my house to get away from stuff like that. And now that I'm over here and I know a couple people over here and they cool, ain't nobody get ready to come to me on no nothing like that. So this is just a warning. You know what I'm saying? So don't keep on trying to come to me with that nonsense because, that ain't what's up. But then when I did start, you know, involving myself a little bit when I went back to the house, that same type of tactic was tried to be pulled on me, you know what I'm saying, because I had been gone for a while, and I guess they figured that they was gonna try to pull that same type of tactic again to put me back up under uh, the mindset and under the level of they run the show, and it was no longer like that for me because I had already established something somewhere else. Like, man, I'm not ready to do all that. I came from somewhere where I was, you feel me? So when I went back, it had been tried to be pulled again, you know. And I let it be known. I was like, man, look, I don't care what you're talking about. You just gonna have to whoop me. And that I was already used to being whooped, beat up. So man, look, if that's what you're gonna do, you gonna have to do it. But this time is different. This time is different because I'm gonna fight you back this time. So it ain't gonna be no you just gonna do this and get away with it. It's gonna be you gonna do this and we both gonna walk away from here with some scars, you know. And because I wouldn't bow down, I guess, he just got that dark energy in him and he tried to swing on me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't know how to explain it. I would say it's like the Matrix, but I don't want to say it like it was like the Matrix. But when he swung, it was like I synced it and I had moved, and you know what I'm saying, like it was instantaneously. You know what I'm saying, not knowing that he was gonna swing, but when it occurred, I had already moved out of the way, and he put his fist, his whole arm through a wall. So I was like, and he was gonna hit me with that. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna hit me with that. A silent one. You know, and it would have been completely off guard, but a sense had, I moved. And he put his whole arm through the wall, and I was like, But once he did that, it's like whatever was attached to dude or whatever. See, at the time, I didn't know that these type of energies would be attached to people. But he had this look in his face like, how did I get away from it? You know, how did I move from it and I wasn't expecting it to happen? How did I, move? He was expecting that to go down the way that he planned it to go down, and it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So after he pulled his little arm out of the thing, the arguing and all that old stuff stopped. And he looked at me, and I just looked at him like, man, if that's what you want to do, like I just now explained to you, we both gonna walk away from here with some scars. And he sat there for a minute, and I walked past him. He didn't say nothing. I picked some stuff up, and he walked off to the room. You know what I'm saying? And I went on ahead and left and went back to the block though. You know, it's just stuff that I'm starting to remember. I was like, you know, stuff to be wiped away from you, man. You don't be having this memory because you covered in the blood. They cover you in the blood of the Lamb. Your sins is covered in the blood of the Lamb. And it ain't just your sins. It's whatever them demons don't want you to remember. Whatever they want to wipe away, because you keep calling them to you. Whatever they want you to remember, that's what you're going to remember. And whatever they don't want you to know, you're not going to know. You won't know why? Because you didn't ask for it to come to you. You asked for it to come to you, and it makes you a double-minded person. Why does it make you a double-minded person? Because you're not supposed to be asking for no spirit to come to you, bruh. You yourself have an eternal energy spirit that you are. That's how your body is moving around. You're not supposed to be calling no another spirit to you. That's like calling another person, totally different person to you, and just like, look, we gonna work on this, but they doing everything the opposite of what you want to do, and eventually, they make you bow down up under their rule, and you start doing everything incorrect. It's the same thing, bro. You're not supposed to be calling no spirit to you, bro. Just period. That's just period. So I just, thought I might get that out of my, get that out for me real quick, cause I was thinking about it, you know. And a lot of y'all gonna have a lot of, when you call out on the Creator, you gonna have some memories. You gonna be like, nah, that didn't happen. And the Creator gonna let you know, yeah, that happened. So it's a lot of stuff that's covered up that you don't know about. A lot of stuff that you don't remember, don't have no knowledge of. And when the Creator wipe that stupid demon off of you, you're gonna start having them memories. You're gonna start having them. I got some other memories and stuff, but I ain't gonna talk about them because, everybody is embedded in sin. And that's the reason why I said, man, that's why you can't judge nobody. That's why I tell you in the book, judge not lest you be judged. You can't judge nobody because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on, and y'all don't even want to have a clue of what's going on. And that's the worst part, because as long as you don't want to know, the demons love you for it, because they love keeping you like that. They love it. They love you. You one of their best homies. They love you. They want to continue. They want to keep you on their team. They want to keep you on the team so they can drag you on down like they've been doing your entire life. I'm going to get on up out where I done, spoke for a significant amount of time. I love you, Creator. Thank you for all that you do, all that you have done, all that you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. I love y'all. Call out to the Creator. The Creator of all existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to the Creator. The Creator will show you the truth. When the Creator shows you the truth, you will know that the Creator of all existence is the truth. Do you speak it?